Hi scholars, Miss Murray here. Today I'm going to be reading one of my all-time favorite books, Koala. It was written by Mem Fox and it was illustrated by Pamela Lofts. There once was a baby. Koala was so soft, round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala. The emu loved her. The platypus loved her, and even tough little Koala Claus next door loved her. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, "Koala, I do love you." Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down the path all by herself, her mother would smile and say, "Koala, I do love you." The years passed, and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala. Soon her mother was so busy, she didn't have time to tell Koala that she loved her, although of course she did. Every night, as she curled up under the stars, Koala thought about the times when her mother had looked at her and said, "Koala, I do love you." And she longed for her to say it again. One night, Koala had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter the Olympics. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event and she would win, and her mother would fling her arms around her neck and say again, "Koala, I do love you." Koala began her training right away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time till she ached. She did push-ups till her stomach hurt, and last of all, she climbed the tallest tree that she could find, over and over and over again. Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, "How you gonna blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala would reply. At the last day, the Bush Olympics arrived. Koala had also entered the gum tree climbing event, and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala, she wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her saying again, "Koala, I do love you," her heart filled with hope. It was Koala who went first. Her climb was record-breaking, 22 meters in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and widely waved their party hats. "Can I do better than that?" wondered Koala. "I must." As she stepped toward the tree, a huge fell over the crowd. "On your mark," said the Kobaru, "just set, go." Koala leapt onto the tree. Up and up and up and up she climbed. Higher and higher and higher. Faster and faster and faster until there she was, right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all her training and all her hoping, it was Koala's Claus who won the gum tree climbing. Koala came second. Koala went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics and cried her heart out. When the first stars of the evening arrived in the sky, Koala Lou crept home through the dark and up in the gum tree. Her mother was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mother had flung her arms around her neck and said, "Koala Lou, I do love you. I always have and I always will." And she hugged her for a very long time. When our story is over, we say 3, 2, 1, our story is done. Scholars, I miss you so much and can't wait for the day that we can be together again. See you later.